Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
What is good, people? And welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. Josh is intoxicated, as we can quite clearly see. Not too sure if he still has his natty card or not, but we will find out.
I'm off my chops. Call the cops.
Oh my god. Well, I've had a good day. Everyone listening, I hope you've had a good day. Josh, how's yours been, mate? Looks like it's been eventful.
It's been a roller coaster, bro. Shall I just tell the story of my day?
Go on then.
Got up at 6 a.m. as you do. Went to the car at 6:30 a.m. to go and do a job, top secret job. Went to press start.
No boy.
Didn't do anything. Just went. I was like, oh shit.
So the engine turned over?
It wouldn't turn over.
Oh, okay.
So and then I was like, all right, I'm going to do it again. I was like, oh, you know what? Third time's a charm. Pressed it. Didn't make a noise. The windows went down.
What?
Yeah. So,
Why?
when I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorting my car, I needed to get it sorted. But basically, guys, we're meant to record the podcast this morning. But I needed to get it sorted. Otherwise, someone would have... No, they wouldn't have stolen it because they wouldn't have been able to take it very far. But still, they could have stolen, my belongings in my automobile.
Vehicle.
It was such a stress. But,
Was there still snow there?
Icy as, man. So
Right.
icy.
For reference, I went to Josh's the other day and I parked up, and as soon as I got out of my car, what did I say? You can't remember, can you?
You said something like, I love having a rear-wheel drive BMW that won't struggle in ice. I think is what you said.
Yeah, because basically my front wheels were on tarmac, and then the rear wheels were on just a big, nice little blanket of just snow and compacted ice. And I said, sure, as soon as I got out of the car, I was like, I ain't getting out of there. No. I think your car's literally just been stuck there for what?
A week? Yeah. So I've not touched my car for a week, which in itself I regret, and I've learned a big lesson. Do you know what, mate? This week's been all about lessons.
What other lessons have you learned this week?
I learned to turn my car on probably once a day.
Yeah.
So I don't get a flat battery. I learned to probably do a little bit more research before making bold, sweeping statements on our podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what, guys?
Our background research.
I'm going to apologise. I got a bit excited, right?
To be fair,
the UK DFBA... Go on.
You were the message giver in that podcast.
Yeah. Look, I got excited. I really want the UK DFBA to be its own federation and for everyone to be welcome on their stages. But it does appear that they are still affiliated with the INBA, PNBA. And
so we were wrong about that as well.
Mate, I was wrong about everything. Everything. I've got no shame in saying I was wrong. I can always just turn around, spin it on them and go, well, you know what? If you're better at making messages clear. But then again, if there's no message to make clear, then there's nothing that they need to say, is there? Nothing's changed, basically.
Right. Nothing has changed at all. So anyone in the UK that's got a PNBA Pro card.
Yeah, you do what you want, boys. It's all
standard
good.
procedure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Carry on as you were.
So, yeah,
no stress. The DFBA isn't a federation.
It's a governing body.
It's a governing body. But I know it makes no sense because people that are associated to things that I no longer can say what the things are, thought that it was a federation as well. So it's not just me. It's not me that's just got the wrong end of the stick. Most people in the natural bodybuilding world has.
Why does anything that ends in DFBA has really poor communication?
Hey, Tom, how dare you slander? Yeah, but you have a responsibility to be unbiased.
Deaf Federation.
Deaf.
Bodybuilders Alliance.
Or death.
Deaf, as in
Pardon? What?
But yeah, so what... Okay, what What does a governing body mean? Like, what is their role then? Do they oversee the WMBF? Do they oversee the PNBA?
Do they oversee all natural body? Are they God?
Does the IFBB have a governing body?
Who's the IFBB? I'm a natural.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
Right. So all these questions that we've got, mainly I'm saying literally me and Tom, and probably like 2 or 3 other people that listen to the podcast. This Friday, so obviously this goes live on Tuesday morning. On Friday evening, me and Tom have exclusively got the DFBA. It's not exclusive. I'm sure they're going to go on many other podcasts. But we have got the DFBA Global CMO. What's CMO?
Chief
Marketing. Hang on.
Chief.
Let me find actually, just so that I can,
Officer.
just so that I don't make another mistake on the podcast.
Yeah,
we need 2 podcasts in a row might be, bit dodgy.
The whole point of the podcast is to do your research. So I feel like before you get a guest on, I feel like before we get them on, we should do a bit of research. But equally, I don't know where we're going to get that research from.
CMO, yeah.
Chief Marketing Officer.
CMO? What's a CMO? Let's Google it.
I want to know who the CEO is then.
What's a CMO?
We need to get Big Man on.
Oh, shit. What have I just done there? CMO is the top marketing leader in an organisation. Congratulations. So, we have got the CMO, who is a guy called Brandon. And also co-founder James joining us on the podcast. I know James is. He's part of Natty News Daily. Brandon, I don't think I know who Brandon is.
So is James affiliate? Is he working? Is he co-creator of the DFBA?
I believe so. James.
We're gonna get all of
James,
this answered,
Dr. James Johnson. Yeah, he's look, we're going to find everything out. So Friday, if you've got any questions, we're obviously going to put a questions box up, and I want you guys to fill my box. Fill it with whatever interesting things you want to fill it with. But yeah, it'll be a really interesting podcast because, like, no doubt, anyone that's involved in natural bodybuilding at that kind of level, if you're making an organization, a federation, hosting a show, whatever, you love this game. You love it. You live for it. So it's going to be a very interesting chat.
Yeah, no one creates a governing body for natural bodybuilding because they just feel like it, do they?
Oh, I mean, clearly they did.
Well, no, you know what I'm saying? You've got to have a passion for natural bodybuilding, so it's going to be good to actually chat to them about it. But yeah, we need to lesson learn, do a bit more research, but I don't know, again, where we're going to get that research from because it's just not very clear. So maybe we'll actually turn into board shorts and breaking news.
Yeah, maybe. Do you want me to read the message that they sent me?
Go on then.
Interested to tune in. Obviously, I shared there's a new federation coming, yada, yada, yada. Interested to tune in, but it's not a new federation. Think of it more as a governing body, an entity comprised of federation executives from across the globe collaborating to create more standard rules and regulations and to pool resources for the betterment of the sport.
Okay.
Very good mission statement, really.
I like how clear they are on it.
Yeah.
They know their intentions. And if
my response to that was even better, because I think that's what. Well, I think that could provide value. Another federation is not going to provide value.
Yeah.
Less federations might actually provide value.
So they want to work across all federations, I'm assuming.
I've no idea, mate. Do you know what, Tom? We're making assumptions here.
Yeah, we need to stop
We
that.
don't know the facts, We're going to make... Got a responsibility to fulfill. We will ask the questions on Friday with our boys from across the pond.
We can't be making mistakes when there's 1,000 people watching per episode.
I know. So sorry, guys. You know the podcast the other day. You just don't listen to it. Just listen to the one in a few days' time instead.
Do you know what? I'm just going to delete the episode.
Nah, don't. It's done all right on YouTube. Probably because of all the clickbait.
We'll we'll just constantly have like a number missing in our uploads.
Yeah. Right. Another thing that I've learned this week is a little bit of self-belief can truly change your life.
100%.
From the turn of the year, I've like had some amazing, wonderful conversations with people, and it's all come from a teeny tiny little bit of self-belief that they've had, and then they've gone and made such huge, drastic changes in their life in such a very short period of time. And that is like truly, if you want to do something, you can make massive changes in your life very, very, very quickly and very drastically.
Mm-hmm. So what is this? People that you've spoken to, and then they've gone ahead and done it?
So I've chatted to people, like, being their support, let's say,
Right.
and then they've made some serious action. I'll talk about this in depth, maybe in a few months or years' time, and I'll go, remember that time that we apologised to the UK DFBA and the DFBA Global? Yeah, well, the thing that I said after, this is what that's then done.
Oh. Okay, then.
Have you learned anything this week, Tom?
Ooh. I feel like I'm learning a lot at the moment, bro.
Good. Be a sponge.
Be a sponge.
Pick one. What's the most valuable thing? Because there's always one that comes to your mind, and then you always go, oh, should I share that on a podcast? And the answer is always yes, even if you're wrong.
I feel... how can I word it? So I've been like up and down at the moment in regards to like uncertainty, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So I don't know at the moment what's going to happen this year in regards to my own training, in regards to prep. There's like a lot of uncertainty, and the reason why a lot of people get fucking stressed is because of uncertainty. It's not having control of something completely, isn't it? And that's what creates stress, really. Lifestyle stuff. Worrying about what's going on at work because you can't control it, so you fucking getting stressed about it. And obviously, because of like this year, there's a little bit of uncertainty now based off obviously what's going on with the injury. I've learned that no matter what you fucking go through, you really, really, really need to just knuckle down with what it is that you have control of and just like reframe things. So I'm almost seeing like rehab now as like a training session. I'm seeing going to the physio as a training session.
It absolutely is. Yeah. It is. I've never understood, like, I've obviously been through the rehab process multiple times with my knee. I literally spent 18 months to 2 years doing rehab every single day to try and get my knee right, and it's still shit. I never understand why people like don't make rehab a priority.
Yeah.
Like that is literally what's going to get you back to doing everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
Apply the same, accuracy that you would to your training program. How are you finding your rehab?
I've literally only just started it.
Well,
right. So,
okay.
Yeah. I've literally only just started it. I've only done like 2 sessions so far. Just because I wanted to make sure that what I was doing was actually correct, and I wasn't just doing something that was gonna like create more damage, essentially. So I've been like assessed and whatnot, and like in terms of like what it is, it could potentially be a slap tear, which is fucking fantastic.
What's a slap tear?
So basically, do you know like you like cartilage sat in the joint? Right. So
do you want to whip it up on the screen for the people at home?
We can do that, can't we? Oh my god,
we're on Riverside.
We're leveling up. Right, let me just bring it up so I can actually show you them.
Yeah, I don't want to see any actual blood and guts. It's not that kind of podcast. Baby.
Blood and guts. No, you won't see any blood and guts. It's all good, bro.
Good. Thank you.
Slap to shoulder. Cool. Right. Where's a good demonstration of this? There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Can you see?
Nope.
Okay.
Hang on. Something's happening. Nope. Still can't see. Yep. Can see.
Yep. Cool.
Wow.
Lovely stuff. Lovely. This looks absolutely gorgeous.
It's so like basically, a pear with a face.
Imagine, right? You've just got your arm cut off at the shoulder, right? And then you've pulled your humerus out. So your humerus sits in this little bit here, right? So that is like
where's your mouse?
Can you not see my mouse? Black thing here. Can you not see that?
No, I'll see you, mouse.
Oh, that's very annoying. Okay, well, basically, you see at the top there, it's got the little red mark.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, that's a tear, right? And as you can see, to the right above that is the long biceps head tendon. That's where I have pain, but it could be radiating from a potential slap tear because my joint is very, very... Yeah. So basically, the ball joint, the head of the humerus, sits in that labrum. The labrum is basically just like, imagine like a layer of cartilage that allows the joint to glide, and at the top of that, that's where the tendon inserts. So it's not confirmed yet because I need to get imaging done on it, but it could be a slap tear, right?
Wow.
And if it is that, that's not good because it takes months and months to heal, which would make sense because when I had it on my other shoulder, it took about 5 months, but I didn't get seen to, right? So I'm hoping it's not that, but obviously, getting it seen to properly is going to be the answer to that, mate. So it is frustrating, but it is what it is, and that's what I've learned. Is just like focusing on what you can control because, yeah, that's it. What else can I do?
Do you know, like as well, what injury and things that throw your plans off? What they almost make you realise is that you don't have control in anything in this life, do you? You think that you're going to do this, you think that you're going to do that. Nothing's certain. Anything could happen.
Yeah, it's just one of them, isn't it? So
yeah.
All part of the story. That's the way I see it. I'm just trying to reframe it as like a positive thing. I know that I'll get to where I need to be. It's just, when it happens, it happens. So
you're like Rocky, aren't you?
No, that's the thing. A lot of people say like, "Oh, you shouldn't like invalidate how you feel or what's going on or like your injuries." But it's like it could be much fucking worse. I could have a chronic illness like Mo in my leg, where one day like the potentiality of actually losing my leg could be a thing. So it could be worse, mate. Yeah. Like I think it's good to just remind yourself sometimes. Listen to yourself. Obviously you need to listen to how you fucking feel, but equally it's like it could always be worse. So yeah. That's it, mate. How are you? How's your training? I hope you're flying. I hope you're doing well.
It's pretty daft.
Good, mate. That makes me feel really good.
Jack has trained with me every single session since he said, I'm going to come to the gym with you.
Really?
Oh, no, he didn't. Sorry. He backed out the day after legs. So my little brother trained legs with me and Tom last week, and he was absolutely battered.
Who, your brother?
Yeah.
He did send it, mate.
Oh, mate. He sends it all the time. Last week, we RDL'd together. He did 100 kilos for 4 reps. This week, 100 kilo for a set of 12 and then a set of 10.
Really?
I'm not just saying this, right? There were people in the gym today that, are online coaches that have been training for 4 to 6 years. Jack's stronger than them already.
He's got previous experience, but equally for like what his form was like as well, because his form on a few things was like, obviously not great for how his form is and how inefficient it was. Fuck me, he's strong. Yeah.
It's really made me start like thinking about genetics a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Like it's probably something that I don't know. I almost didn't give enough attention to because I was so focused on like, I'm going to outwork my genetics anyway.
Yeah.
But looking at Jack, and he literally, like, his tricep insertions are the same as mine, his chest is, his back is, his legs are identical. I like calves are the same length. Yes, I have more muscle, but the bits that you can't change, Jack has got.
Mate, he's got muscle. Like, he looks like he trains already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what people have been saying at Ultraflex as well? Been saying that he looks older than me.
That's not true.
He looks like a child.
He looks young. Yeah. Doesn't look old.
Oh.
Who's saying that?
Bloody, Big Mark that trains with Cuba.
Yeah.
He thought that Jack was older than me. There was a guy called Brett who deadlifted 300 kilos one time. He thought Jack was my older brother.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, you guys blind.
Yeah. Is Jack still been going with you this week?
Yeah.
Good man.
Train pull today. And I filmed it for YouTube, right? And he was like, don't get me in it. Right, 2 minutes in, he went, "Oh, sorry, go on then." They put the mic on. He was like, "I feel like a right twat." I was like, "Yeah, but Jack, no one cares. No one
Put the
cares."
mic
And
on
then
as well?
afterward, yeah,
Good man.
Tom, this boy's growing. He's blossoming into a little flower.
It's that thing, isn't it? You know, it's like when you hesitate to do a set and then you're like, oh, fuck it, let's go for it. You get it done and it's a really good set. It's confirmation to yourself that, like, oh, when you actually push yourself out there, something good comes as a result of that. And that's like one thing that bodybuilding taught me is like, even when it comes to building a business and it comes to like small characteristics, like character traits, it's like on the other end of doing something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, it's like, there's good things, mate. So even like him, like jumping on the mic when he feels a bit uncomfortable, that's good.
Yeah, so good. Oh yeah. I'm buzzing.
You know more than anyone, so
you are.
Said you know more than anyone, so obviously you know how much of like a positive thing it is.
Yeah. I'm genuinely. I'm so happy. That's probably been the most positive thing to come out the last week, or like the last 2 weeks. Yeah, really, really happy.
How who was stronger at, on leg day as well? I mean, you.
I had you on. No, Tom. No, mate. No. You're not stronger than me on legs. I've got a pulled hamstring.
I've got a broken shoulder. It hurts
Fucking
on a brace.
legs.
On the pendulum squat, it's hurting the whole set.
Well, yeah, and I beat you on every set.
No, you didn't. I got more reps than you on the pendulum.
You got one more rep than me, and the last 3 reps on every exercise were a little bit questionable. I'm just saying.
Oh, my knee. Oh, hamstring. Oh, my knee.
Oh, yeah, because it hurt.
So it's 2-1. 2-1, mate. Legs.
Oh, I'm going to be training. No. No. I'm not having it. Right, Tom, you're coming up. You're coming to Sheffield again this weekend.
Tom, you're coming to Sheffield for a push session, mate.
Yeah. What we doing? What sport are we doing? What exercises? I'll beat you at anything. Drinking? Let's go.
He's biting. Look at him. He's getting amped up.
Sorry, mate. It's the MVP.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, 2-1 anyway, but you're still the world champ, so that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
That's all that matters, isn't it? But when you see someone like your brother, like next to me, probably don't get it out. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can feel my shoulder just healing looking at it.
Wow. Oh. Nice.
Can I rub it on my shoulder?
No. What? That's mine. Gotta work for it, boy.
Would you give me that medal, gift it to me, if it just fixed me?
No, sorry, mate. You can do your rehab, you're fine. It's not that deep.
You could take a few more months and it's fine.
I was gonna say if I had another one, but even then I'd just want to have 2.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you, mate. I'd probably do the same thing. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. No, hey, look. None taken. So, you come to Sheffield again this weekend. Are you excited?
I am. It's on different terms. I'm the one that always travels to see you, mate.
Well, you have a party, and then I'll come to your party.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm excited. Are we going to train?
I don't know. Maybe Saturday. Depends what time you get here.
What time's the...
I can train. I've got a window. I can train between 12:30 and 5. Or I've got to be home for 5.
5 p.m?
Yeah.
What time's the party at?
Like 6:37ish, I don't know.
What time's it on till?
Late.
Sick. Late.
Oh, yeah.
Late
Late
night.
night.
I've got more training done then before then.
Yeah, me too.
I can probably come for a session.
Okay.
Why
Well,
not?
let's make it happen.
I'm sure Georgia will want to get into UF.
Has she not been?
No, she has, but like she wouldn't have been in ages. Like ages. She's been in lots of gyms, but just not there for a long time, I don't think. So, yeah.
Annabella's
potentially going to be migrating, mate.
Yeah.
She needs to get a feel for it again, you know?
Annabella's just texted me saying not to mention something that we've got a nice something planned.
Okay. Nice. I like it. I'm excited, mate. But yeah, coming down to Sheffield again, have a good time. Should be good, mate.
Yeah. No, I'm
the first time that we've ever been like mildly intoxicated together.
Did we not have a beer at the Arnolds?
No, we had a couple drinks, a couple shandies before the
The
hotel. What
Elite
was it called?
Subs. No, was it? Was it Elite
No, no, no,
Subs?
no, no. That was a show, mate. That was a show. That was the night. Remember, my client Matt stayed there. That hotel that we stayed at.
Oh,
Rugby. Is it for
yes.
rugby show? You could
Yeah,
play?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The golf club in Rugby.
Wicked.
Yes. Yeah. Good
Drake
times.
Hotel.
Wow. Well remembered.
I think that was the one.
Hope so. Just giving a shout out to a random hotel. Anything else that you want to discuss, mate?
No.
I have got loads of questions. Like, genuinely.
Come on, man.
I don't get why you're so hit and miss, guys. Like, some weeks, 0. Genuinely 0. Other weeks, what we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 questions. Jesus. I feel so
Yeah,
popular.
some weeks I have a lot, and then some weeks it's fucking shit.
What's this week saying?
8.
8. Right. Okay. So we've got 20 odd questions between us. I'm going to answer them. I'm going to ask them all, even though some of them are not very good. Ian Talbot Balf has asked, do you think Islamophobia is on the rise, or do you think the word is some made up bullshit? Ian, we are not qualified to answer that question. I am not in the world enough to give a rounded answer. I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah, like Ian's one of those people he's just not naive, is he? He's like clued in with everything. He's switched on.
Yeah. I bet Ian watches the news.
Yeah. So I feel like if I was to comment on something like that, I would just offend him.
Yeah.
Like just
how dare
not through like my opinion.
Stupid answer.
Yeah, just because I'm just like I'm just not qualified to answer.
Yeah, it's like yes or no isn't a answer, is it? You need to give a reason why. Yeah. Ian, sorry, mate, we're not qualified to answer that.
I just feel like I'm so tuned into what I'm doing, my life, that like other things that are going on, I'm just kind of
we're so self-centered.
Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know, but
yeah, I know.
I'm a bit self-centered.
I see nothing wrong with it. Like if someone was going like through like a really negative period of time and they was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be focus on myself for a bit, I'd see that as a really positive. But I think when you appear to be doing okay and you're in your own lane, I think people can view that as like, oh, what a self-centered fucking hell, loves himself, that geezer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, we're just self-centered, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Zach Hayes Fit, if you could write a letter to your younger self, what advice would it include?
Man up.
No. We're going to get Joe on the podcast again in the future because he's got more messages than just man up.
Oh, no. Yeah, we did him a disservice there. Yeah. Like, if you're listening to this, Joe, mate, obviously it was a fucking joke. All right,
You are probably our most intelligent guest that we've ever had. So, trust me.
Emotionally intelligent.
It was a joke.
What would I tell myself? Letter to my younger self would be... I'm not going to read out like a full letter, but I would probably just say, do what makes you scared.
Have you ever...
No, sorry. If you fear it, do it. That's what I'd say.
If it scares you, do it. Yeah.
Run towards it.
Nice.
What about you?
Probably just to like believe. Like, if I was speaking to young Josh, I'd probably just say, believe yourself, back yourself.
Look, son, look at me. Believe in yourself.
You can do it.
Now go.
You got what it takes to be a world champion, you know. No, but like, for real, when I was at school, I remember, like, I'm dyslexic, so my handwriting's atrocious. My spelling's not great. I sometimes use the wrong words in sentences. I don't care. It's just how I am. It's how I am, guys. Accept me, please. But I remember at school, a teacher telling me that I would do really, really well to be a bin man.
Nice.
I think I was about 7. How awful is that to say to a child?
Who takes the rubbish down to like the thing?
What?
Out of you and your partner.
Me.
You're the bin man.
Oh, true.
You're technically a bin man, mate.
Oh my God.
No, but that is a horrible thing to.
They were so right.
What a way to shoot down a kid's
child,
ego when you don't really even have self-developed one yet or whatever that.
I know. Oh, but like based off of handwriting, like as an adult now. When was the last time that you wrote something down or like someone had to read your handwriting?
Birthday card, Christmas
birthday cards. Birthday cards. That is it. Honestly, I used to feel so embarrassed writing birthday cards. When me and Annabella first started dating, it was almost like it was the first time that I'd really bought birthday cards for people because I wanted to make a good impression to her family. And I remember writing it thinking, oh my God, what if they look at my handwriting and think, oh, Josh obviously is incredibly special. And then in that same thought, I was like, well, you've got to accept me for who I am. I can't write very well.
Is your actual handwriting messy as well?
Oh, mate, my handwriting's awful. Jack looks at my logbook and he's like, it looks like you're writing in Chinese. But I can read it.
Yeah. That's
all that bloody matters.
The issue is like my handwriting isn't terrible and my spelling's pretty good. But when I write now, I feel so rusty. Like, it just... Let's have a look.
I don't know if it's like flip the other way. It's not great. It's not great.
Bad. I've seen much worse than that. That's nice and flicky, mate. You've got some little flicks on the go.
Got some swaz on the go.
I feel like you're just overcompensating with the flicks for the lack of spelling, aren't you?
That's it. It's like it's all spelt wrong. But, flicky everywhere. All it's the swaz.
Bro. That's all that matters. Yeah, whenever I write now, I'm like, wow, I feel rusty.
Do you have a physical logbook or do you do it on your phone?
I actually have myself on OneFit. So I'm tracking body weight, tracking performance, all that kind of stuff.
I go through periods. I use True Coach. Shout out to my boys over at True Coach. I use True Coach when I'm on prep, and then for the off season, it's generally a logbook. Yeah,
nice.
Right, your turn for a cue.
From Liam Lifts, seeing as you're not into football, neither am I. What's a hobby you have outside of bodybuilding? What is this for me or is it just for you? Both of us.
I quite enjoy darts. I'm not very good. Again, I just enjoy darts.
You play darts?
I started at Christmas, bro. So I'm about 3 weeks into my road to the World Championships.
If a 17-year-old can do it, mate, you can do it.
I mean, it did take him 15 years to get to that point, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. I feel like darts is one of those things where, like, what age do you drop off at in terms of how sharp you are?
What age do you reckon it is? I reckon people end up with like a shaky hand, and then that's it. It's game over.
How old's that Phil the Power Taylor now?
He's cooked. He's washed. Phil Taylor, Phil the Power.
Phil the Power Taylor. Yeah, I'm not really into my darts.
Go on, yeah. What's your hobbies?
I'm annoyed to say that I don't really have one. I feel like if I had more time, or if I prioritized more time for it, probably cars.
Yeah,
but
mate, I think for cars as well, you've got to have money.
Yeah. I mean, like
it's big money.
At this point in my life, it's like it doesn't make sense to invest money into vehicles.
No.
Whereas, like, I'm investing into things that are going to eventually pay for vehicles and other things. So yeah, I don't really have. Mate, bodybuilding is my hobby.
Wowza!
As sad as that is.
Phil Taylor is 64.
Yeah, he's cooked, isn't he?
Yeah, he's finished. I want to see what his net worth is. Phil Taylor net worth. Phil Taylor.
I reckon 4.5.
Oh, I'm going to go 12. Enter. Phil Taylor net worth is... Oh.
What?
What did you say?
4.5.
I think you win. Oh, no. Yeah, 7.8 mil. $10 million.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's not bad going, is it?
Not bad, is it? No.
Not bad at all.
Maybe we'll open up like an ultra flex for darts. Who knows?
Ultra darts.
Ultra darts.
Flex darts.
Dart flex. Is it my question or your question?
My question. George Morton 23 has asked, why don't you grow up, mate? Cheers, mate. George is one of my pals. Cheers, George. Thanks for that. Thanks for the character building. Phil Hashok has asked, ins and outs of 2024, how are you setting up 2025 to be the best yet? I think we kind of spoke about this on the last podcast, but you're obviously starting a journey, aren't you, Tom?
I am indeed. Yeah.
Have you started the journey?
I've got a call next week.
Oh, exciting times.
Much excited. So, yeah,
I'm not going to bring it up again. You can talk about it when you want to talk about it, bro.
It's not a sensitive subject, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
Like CBT therapy. Like, if you think about it, mate, high-level athletes, what do they all have? Therapists.
Oh,
whatever it's CBT.
Erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction and that.
Probably,
but no,
yeah.
like, a lot of the time, like, even like athletes at the top of the sport, realistically, if you're not mentally in the place you need to be, not to say like, oh, I'm really struggling right now, because I'm just not struggling.
Yeah.
Obviously everyone has their struggles, like, but I could go about my life quite comfortably right now. But it's like, is there more to be unlocked for myself? Like, is there anything that's like limiting my potential? Is there anything that's stopping me from doing things, whether I don't realize it or not? Like, this is stuff that I want to learn about myself. You know? And it put into perspective, like, say for instance, like high-level baseball players or basketball players, a lot of them do have like therapy in order to break down like self-limiting beliefs to improve their performance. So it's like, I want to improve my performance, both in how I handle myself in personal matters, relationships, in sports, bodybuilding, competing, being a better coach. Like, I feel like there's so much to be learned from it. It's almost framed as like a thing that's like a negative, which it isn't. Yeah. It's not. It's not like therapy, for instance, isn't just for people that are fucking crazy or broken. It's for people that just want to be better. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Nice. Cool.
What about you?
I think I'm just putting in like better. I know we basically said this on the phone to each other earlier, but I'm just wanting to have better structure in my life. Like I've said it to you so many times. I've felt for a while that I want to do something on top of what I do on the daily now. So like, obviously, coaching is my love and my passion. I want to make sure that it remains my love and passion by not doing too much. You know, like I don't want this to turn into an office job. So diversifying what I spend my time doing, I think will lead to a better outcome on everything. Better quality time with Annabella, better quality in terms of coaching, training, all the rest of it. So just diversifying my time and better structure.
It gets to a point where like more isn't necessarily better, is it?
Yeah.
In terms of like coaching. So
yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on WMF weight cap for open bodybuilding? Should they put a weight cap on men's physique? No.
No. I don't think so. Like the weight cap with WMBF, I think it's more weight classes. It's not like you have to meet a criteria to be able to compete. It's weight classes. Light, middle, heavy, bantam if there's enough people. I think that is absolutely the right way of going about it. Height classes, short, medium and tall for bodybuilding. You could have someone that weighs 70 kilos and... someone that is 6 foot tall and weighs 70 kilos. And you could have someone that's 6 foot tall and weighs 90 kilos or 100. That's not out of the ordinary. And... it's so much harder to judge. Whereas if everyone's the same height, yes, obviously you are going to have different, same weight or similar weight. Yes, you are obviously going to have different, looks, different heights within each thing. But generally speaking, heavyweight bodybuilders look very, very similar. middleweight bodybuilders look very, very similar, as do lightweight. So, yeah, I think it's a good move.
So, like, if it was applied to men's physique, how do you feel like it would shake things up?
I think you'd have to look again. It's not weight caps, it's weight classes rather than height. And I think with men's physique, it's a structure game as much as what it is a muscularity game. So that height classes almost make sense because you're looking at the structure of the individuals.
Yeah. Wow, like, point proven, like, a lot of the guys that I compete against are just fucking heavier than me, even though they're, like, just as tall, and I don't look really too much smaller. And I feel like if it was applied to men's physique, it would just be very weird, because, again, it's that, like, structure-based thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Just whilst we're on the subject of your height and your weight, I couldn't believe that my little brother, shout out to Jack yet again in the podcast, the same weight as you, Tom.
Yeah.
What on earth is that about?
Fat or anything, is he? He's not fat at all. He's just the same weight as me, and he hasn't even started training yet.
Yeah. Mind blowing.
Yeah, well, and that's me after like 11 years of training.
It's genetics, isn't it, bro? Genetics.
That's it. I'm not genetically like blessed, and that's fine. You know,
us Kroggans, we've just we're heavy. We've got big balls.
Yeah, but like for me though, because of my frame, because it is a smaller frame, if I can actually fucking fill it out a decent amount, looks sick.
Oh yeah,
it's just filling it out, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, just start building a muscle. Tough gig. Ollie Wenmouth _training has asked, which exercise movement are you guys most passionate about at the minute? Tom's most passionate about a hamstring curl or a pendulum. Something boring.
Yeah.
She can't do much else.
Ollie, it's just pendulum squat.
I think for me, I've always been passionate about a seated prime row. Always. I love it.
Chest supported or extreme?
Both, really.
Extreme or...
Chest extreme today, I did 4.5 plates aside on the middle arm for 10, which is quite heavy. And then the seated one, I think I'm up to like 7 plates for around 6 reps, which ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Do you know what? I'm not a fan of the extreme row.
Why?
I'm just not.
Okay.
I don't know. To me, I just do like for some reason movements some people just don't connect well with.
I think it's because you've got quite long arms. You've almost got to set it up in a weird way for you to fit it well.
Yeah. It's just a pain in the ass to set up for me. So
yeah.
But the upright prime row, beautiful.
Bellissimo.
Mint.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Zach Hayes Fit, what's a lesson you learned last prep that you feel will help you on your next one, Josh?
What's with all the deep questions?
That's not very deep, is it?
Well, it depends. Depends how you answer it.
I learned that life is about struggle, and you embrace the struggle.
You learned a lot in your last prep. I learned a lot from your last prep.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. What did you learn from it?
From your prep?
Yeah.
That your support system / the one person that you spend the most time with is absolutely ginormous. And if you're with someone that isn't a happy chappy, it will rub off on you and you won't enjoy your experience or your process half as much as what you probably should.
Yeah. Support network is huge. Absolutely
huge.
Massive. And I just learned that more isn't better. Simple as that.
Yeah. From my own prep, I probably learned that if you go in with the mindset of, I'm going to enjoy this, you will probably enjoy this. I'm so looking forward to this prep, but I could not give a monkeys if I win or not. I'm just looking forward to the process of it.
I feel like you need to get met. I feel like you need to go into it with the mindset of like, I'm back at square one.
What, me?
Yeah. Like,
I think Josh needs to go into that.
Yeah. Like I feel like a good mindset for you would be like back at square one. Cool. Like there's all new guys now. Like yeah, world champ, but like equally, it's like hungry for it. I know you said like, oh, I don't want to win, but like equally, it's like,
No,
all
no,
right,
it's
well,
not. Don't want to win. I'm fine if I didn't.
okay,
I'm comfortable in myself. I feel like I needed to win when I was younger to prove something.
all right.
I
Now
no longer. I
now for
don't
you, it's
feel
more
the
process
need.
driven.
Yeah, yeah. And like, I will get shredded. I will do well, but it's not what I'm going to value myself on.
Got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just in a different mindset to you right now, and I.
yeah.
That's another
I'm
thing that's been,
on
like,
the other side of the fence.
you're waving, bro. The boat's
Yeah.
sailing away.
You know, like looking at us tonight, you're wearing black. I'm wearing white. I think it says a lot. You know,
Your top even says God on it.
Jesus, fear of God.
Yeah.
For those on the audio, yes, you know. No, I'm joking. It was a gift from Annabella.
That's another thing that's been doing my head in. I feel like I'm not even excited for like competing this year.
Why? Because of your injury? Because you're
Because
not
of the
getting
uncertainty,
you're
yeah.
not getting that momentum.
Yeah. Like I've gone
Yeah.
from like just a fucking whole year of like, I can't wait. I'm just get me in there. To now it's like, meh, But it's just easy to dig yourself a hole. That's all it is.
Of course it is. Look, just be process driven. Like, rehab, legs, rehab, legs, rehab. Yeah, just do that.
Mate,
Eat
at
the
least I'll have
food.
sick pins. Like, well, I probably won't because it's me, but at least I'll have.
I mean, sorry, mate. I'm joking. 6 pins. Yeah, you got 6 pins, bro. At least At least they're both the same size.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, I'll take that. Martin Couch 1, my boy. If you and Josh ran your own federation, name one thing you'd do different to other feds. It's very easy to give prize money, but I know it's not that easy.
Probably wouldn't have a pro card. I'd want to encourage everyone to compete, and it's just the best people that do the show. It's like, that federation, they don't give out pro cards. Yeah, we don't, because it's just a sick show. Just come and do the show.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit if you're a pro with Fitex or NABA.
Would you ever do a natural show that doesn't have height classes or weight classes?
What? And it's just luck of the draw who you end up with? I think that would be quite cool.
That's what I mean. Like Men's Physique Olympia. It's...
Yeah.
Open bodybuilding. It's... whatever.
Look, mate, just go and do a small show and it's all in one class.
Yeah, well, yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, go and do a Fitex, bro.
What would you do differently?
I think that'd be a cool one, though. Not have height classes, don't have weight classes. If you win men's physique, you win men's physique. The first time I competed, that's what it was.
Yeah, thrown in with everyone.
Nice.
It'd be hard to judge, that's for sure, but...
Yeah, but, a good judge can see what men's physique is, from the fucking table.
Yeah. I'd say that, then. No height or weight classes.
Yeah. I like that.
The gulag, that's what we'll call it.
Oh, yes. Into the gulag.
The Gulag Classic.
The Gulag Classic.
Have we got?
Oh, that would be so good. That would be such a laugh. I think it'd do really well. Yeah. Just a straight up gulag.
Right. Jump on Instagram, take the name. Let's go.
Right, okay. Let's have another question. Shay McCall 3. Shimmy. Favourite school lunchbox snack? For me, it had to be mini cheddars or brunch bars.
Mini cheddars. All right, they're not that bad, right? But they just stink afterwards.
Mini cheddars? Really?
Yeah.
What did I used to have as a snack?
Penguin, mate.
Penguin? Nah, mate, my school weren't allowed chocolate. Used to have these.
Fuck off. You weren't allowed chocolate?
Yeah. No, bro. Like junior school.
Why?
Yeah. Because we were a posh school, mate. No, we used to have these things called fruit bars.
I'm literally like basic community, primary school, community, secondary school, mate. I was dragged up. Mate. I wasn't raised.
Look, my school, my local school where I grew up. This is the reason why I went to private school initially. Was it wasn't English speaking. It wasn't the first language. And my old-fashioned granddad did not want that.
Okay. Granddad.
I wouldn't mind, you know. Yeah. It was also a tax efficient thing back in the day.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure HMRC listens to this podcast. I'm sure they'll get in touch and say, Josh, that's not true, bro. But my granddad used to say, yeah, it used to be, you know, a taxable thing back in the day.
That's mad.
Tax efficient thing, yeah. Favorite thing, I just used to have these like fruit bars that were like really chewy, almost like sweets.
Oh no, I'm changing.
Remember them?
Fruit winders.
Fruit winder, mate, fruit winders were sick. I sometimes treat myself to a fruit winder.
Before they made them like in the little, like that, they made it into like split. It was like split in 2 different flavors. When it was just a strawberry fruit wind up, and it was like really artificial. That was great.
Yeah. With the cartoons that like made no sense really.
Yeah. It was like a little strawberry, like the cartoon. You unravel it, and then you put it in your mouth out. You could barely chew it.
Yeah.
It's
like me at the start of the podcast. Yeah.
Nice.
Jesus. God, the good old days, hey. Fruit winders. Do you know what I'm going to give it? They are the GOAT. Right. Jim and Sam. Sam, a good lad. Best people / place to get reliable knowledge on nutrition and training. Here. You found the right place, brother.
Here.
We are the Encyclopedia of Knowledge. J3 University. Yeah.
J3U, MBW. There's the ICU now from Callum Muscle Mentors and Ryan and Alex from Pro Coach. That's pretty good, I believe. I haven't actually checked it out yet, but I know it will be half decent in terms of like how to build a coaching business, biomechanics, all that kind of stuff.
Do you know the very occasional times that I've seen these sites, you know, where it's just been someone in the gym go, oh, Josh, check this out. For instance, Trained by JP, his site, you know, I used to look at it and go, oh, this is really interesting. You see the level of attention that goes into like, you know, nutrition or training or whatever. And then when you see the amount of effort that they put into gear, I just find it like a bit of an ache.
Yeah.
Obviously, that doesn't happen on MBW. And that is why when AJ proposed the idea of what MBW was, I was like, hell yeah, I'm in.
Right, give us a breakdown of what is on there right now on MBW.
What is on there right now? You've obviously got, you know, how to train like WMBF Pro World Champion Josh Croggan. No, it's got like, you know, modules on women's training delivered by Laura Vickers. Obviously, like, you know, how to manage a prep, things to look for in prep, developing your coach's eye. How to, you know, structure and manage an off season. You've obviously then got as well like the forum side of things, which I would admit I'm not too heavily involved in, because I think that a few times I've ended up in conversations and I've just thought someone's set in their ways and I'm kind of just like wasting my time having a conversation on a forum when I could be doing other things. But yeah. On the whole, very, very good, full of knowledge, and you've got access to literally some of the best naturals in the world.
Mm-hmm. Is it like nutrition stuff on there as well? Or
yeah, nutrition, peak weeks, you name it, mate. Yeah, all there.
I like it.
It's very, very good, and it's only $9.99 a month. And on all the modules, there's like a little bit of a like testing to do. So you can, you know, learn the content and then also get tested on it. So you know that it's actually gone in, which which I think is very interesting.
That's cool. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Right. Question from Aaron Robertson Fit. What's been your biggest mindset shifts / lessons you've learned since bodybuilding? We've got all the woke questions today, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Bloody hell, very woke podcast. Probably just the fact that if you put effort in, my dad used to say to me when I was younger, work smart. Don't work hard all the time, work smart. But I think what bodybuilding's taught me is that you can work hard and work smart and achieve a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Biggest thing that I've learned is, well, I feel like unless it's like small percentage, very, very lucky, there's going to be outliers. Anything great in life like that you achieve is not easy. It takes a lot of fucking work. And again, of course, there's going to be outliers. There's going to be people that not like get things handed to them, but have like a bit of an easier route or whatever, whether it be through genetics, whether it be through intelligence, whether it be whatever, like luck with what they've been born into. But like equally, for the vast majority of people, if you're trying to achieve something great, whether it be physique, just life in general, business, it takes a lot of fucking hard work. A lot. Simple as that.
Yeah. I obviously, having had the conversations that I had with my little brother, the amount of luck that I've had in the bodybuilding space is mental.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can put everything down to luck, right? So, I'm born when I'm born, the year that I'm born, or whatever, the age that I am. I was a junior the age that I was a junior. I competed. There was no one better than me in the juniors. Therefore, I won a junior British title. A year later, I competed, and there was no one better than me that year. So therefore, I won my WMF Pro card. 2 years later, I competed at the World, where there was no one better than me on that stage. And therefore, I won a world title. There's a lot of luck there. Like the fact that I've been born in Rotherham and I have access to the best gym in the country. Mm-hmm. That's pure luck.
But equally, you work very, very hard and you create your own luck as well.
That's the key thing. So you have got to have an element of luck. But luck, it doesn't happen if you don't fucking give everything.
Yeah, you create your own luck, don't you, essentially? But, it's very hard not to create luck when you don't fucking try because you're like, everyone else is so lucky.
Yeah.
What a self-limiting mindset that is.
Yeah.
No one's... Yes, there's going to be... If you're Elon Musk's kid, you're lucky, right? If you're Mark Zuckerberg's kid, you're lucky.
See, I look at that the other way around.
Well, it could be a blessing or a curse, can't it?
Yeah. I often feel sorry for people that have been born into extreme wealth, or you've been born into a family where your parents are immensely successful, or you've got a sibling that is a child genius. Because you're immediately, the only way that you could make people happy is to match or exceed them. And the likeliness of that happening is, slim.
Yeah. And obviously a big, big driver for a lot of people was obviously everyone's perception of success is different. A lot of people's is obviously monetary. So in a lot of people's journeys through creating business, through relationships, whatever it is to reach a state of being very comfortable in terms of monetary wise. And if you're born into that, it's you've got to create that journey through other means, if that makes sense, because you've already got everything that you need. Because a lot, I know for me, obviously, my goal is I want to be, in terms of monetary, I want a lot of success there, and that provides a lot of things for me to do that keep me occupied that I enjoy. Versus when you've got it, it's I guess that's why probably a lot of people that come from successful families, they end up going off the fucking rails because they end up chasing a feel-good feeling progression through other means, i.e. drugs or whatever else it is, escapism. I don't know.
Yeah. Crazy. A few easy ones. Any tips for lifting fasted before work in the morning? Hydrate. Take electrolytes, have some form of carb energy source, and probably shitloads of caffeine, bro. Any tips, Tom?
Yeah. You can backload some food the day before. Make sure you're getting in like a slow digesting meal with some decent fats before you go to bed. Not too soon, obviously, to affect your actual sleep. But if you have a meal that's like a slow digesting carb, say for instance oats with peanut butter and dark chocolate or whatever, it's just going to be a little bit slower digesting throughout the night. Make sure you're hydrated before you go to bed, and obviously get yourself hydrated when you wake up.
Indeed. Have either of you been watching Traitors? Have you ever watched Traitors on BBC?
Never heard of it.
No, I've seen adverts of it, but no, never watched it, bro. Sorry, Fion_Elliot.
I don't watch anything from the British Broadcasting Centre.
Why are you against? You are?
No, I'm not. I'm not against it. I do you pay a TV license?
Yes.
Well done.
My fiance, Tom, you know Annabella. If she didn't pay a TV license, she would literally think that she's going to go to prison.
Do you know when you get the letters through the door? Because I genuinely do not watch TV, therefore I do not pay a TV license. I'm going to fucking watch it, right? Not because I'm like, oh, the BBC, I'm against it. It's just, I don't watch TV. Simple as that, right? But it's so funny when you get the letters. It's like, we know you're watching TV. We are sending around a TV license enforcement officer to your house in like red text. And like, get in the fucking bin, mate.
Is that what they do?
Yeah. If you're not paying a TV license, you get letters through your door, which is like, attention, important, and you open it up. It's like, all right, I already know what it is, but let's see how important it is. You have ignored our messages. We are sending an enforcement officer around your house. It literally sounds like you're going to get beheaded.
Oh, nice. Sounds great. Well, we've never had one of them letters for obvious reasons.
Because you're law-abiding citizens.
Yeah. Annabella is. When we first moved into the flat, I was really tempted to get one of them, like, dodgy Amazon Prime Fire Stick, whatever they're called.
Oh, yeah. Dodgy
stick. Yeah. Annabella didn't want to shoot, we need to do it above the, legally.
It's a good thing you didn't, mate, because, like, the FBI would have literally kicked down your door.
Oh, no.
Dragged you
out. Instead, I'd pay an absolute fortune for Sky.
Yeah. Well, it's pay for
Sky.
Sky, sprayed, mate.
Huh?
It's up to you. It's like pay for Sky in TV or get pepper
Go
sprayed.
to Alcatraz. Yeah. There's that. Teddy Honeyset has asked, have either of you boys ever had to get serious with a client or had conflict with one? I used to quite frequently with, like, when I was PTing, and it'd always be about pay.
Yeah.
I think it was just like people taking the piss because I was a little bit younger than what they were. And they just used to like, oh, how long can I go without paying him? Or can I tell him that I had less sessions than what I actually did?
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad as well? I've still got people that owe me money from PT.
You need to send
from May.
There, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to send them some paper in the letterbox with just whatever the TV license people send.
Yeah. That's mad. Yeah, no, I've never really had conflicts. Have I had to be firm with a client? Yes, but with like good intentions. Just because some people do need like tough love sometimes, and I feel like if you can't deliver that as a coach, then it's probably a downfall of yourself. But the only other conflict I've had is when I like first like year of like coaching, I set someone up and then I let them do it without paying like any deposit or their first month's payment, and then they just like decided that they didn't want to do it anymore. So I was a little bit like, you're a dick.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a pain, that one, isn't it? Look, you learn quickly not to do it, but I think it's important to go and get your fingers burnt at least once.
Oh yeah, and even now, like you still learn lessons.
Yeah. Honestly. Oh yeah. Right, let's talk about something else. Cams.fitness, anime you're hyped to see in the 25 season, and do you believe One Piece is overrated? Cameron, I have no idea what you're talking about. What is One Piece? Is that some kind of pornographic?
It's an anime series.
Right, okay.
I think there's one called One Punch Man. And guess who else is called One Punch? One Punch Naz.
Do you reckon he's named himself after that?
Of course he has. And same with like Yemi, the Dreamers, and whatever it is.
What is that? Is that a thingy?
Oh, Yemi loves his anime.
No, is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is that an anime character?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm just assuming it is because, yeah, Naz is called One Punch Naz because of One Punch Man.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, that reminds me. Right, I'm going to show you this right now. I'm going to show you if I was an anime character, who I would be.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, I think Cam's is going
Tom,
to
do
enjoy
you watch
this.
anime?
No, I don't. I've just been
So
told
how do you
this
know about this?
because I've been told by people that do watch anime.
Right, okay.
Have
you seen that we've lost Ian as well as a valued listener because he's too busy listening to Annie Gaines by Kez, Cam and Noah?
Really?
Yeah, I know. Sad times.
Okay. So this is actually from One Punch.
Jesus. Oh my God, Tom, it is you. Puri prisoner. Oh my days. Is he a little bit on the...
I don't really know. This looks a little bit like...
It looks like he could be a bit homosexual.
Look at that chin. He's like, my chin? What did you say about my chin? Oh, wow, look at this.
Oh my God, Tom, you would definitely pull that face. And you've got that stubble on the go at the minute.
Yeah, mine doesn't look quite as nice. But yeah, this
That's
is me
so
apparently.
weird.
Do you know who's actually multiple people? I got called this years ago in like 2020. And then I think Kez, when I was on prep, he also sent me this as well. So,
Of course.
yeah.
Hey, speaking of Kez, Tom, should we get Kez on? Because we have an exciting announcement with Kez, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get him on.
It's one of them exciting announcements that's already sold out.
Yeah, so it's kind of like futile, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if Cams will be there. Yeah, so anyway, sorry to answer your question, Cam. Yeah, don't like anime, but that is... Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I don't like anime. I don't get it. I liked Pokemon when I was younger, like Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Really.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Beyblades?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Had the Beyblade, was a bit too poor to afford like the actual Colosseums, like the plastic Colosseums.
Yeah.
You know, like the vacuum packed one, like the vacuum formed ones.
What?
Okay, so vacuum forming is like a production method of like, do you know when you like a blister pack?
Do you know instead of telling us, whip it up? We have Riverside.
Okay. Right. Screen. Google search. Okay, so Beyblade Arena. I'm talking like the OG ones though, mate. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh. Oh.
Whoa. I had one of them. That's what I had.
Yeah. I didn't have one. I used to use a wok.
I used to use a plant pot and then got the green thing.
Jesus. No,
And
I used to use
this
wok.
one that had like sides that opened that one of my friends
Look at
had.
that, mate.
Oh, mate. You just knew that if you grabbed hold of one of them going too quick, it was just going to slice your hand open.
Beyblades were great, mate.
They were so good.
Yeah.
See, they just don't make kids things like this anymore. Kids are too busy on TikTok.
Or playing like digital Beyblade, if that's even a thing.
Yeah. Or like, I bought an NFT of a Beyblade. Oh, great one.
Yeah.
I might start watching Beyblade again.
Did you have like glue nails to a Beyblade?
No, but I distinctly remember 5Ps and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just make them a little bit extra lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever used to play Blood Knuckles?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Tom, I went to private school, bro. Show some respect.
I'm guessing you
The
get
hell's
get
Blood
the
Knuckles?
concept. You've never heard of Blood Knuckles? So this is what my secondary school was like, right? Basically, you would put your knuckles down on a table like this, right?
Oh, and then slide a
And
coin.
then, like flick the coin like that into your knuckles.
Yeah, all right.
But you're using the same coin as someone else. So like, technically, if that person had like AIDS,
You get AIDS.
you get AIDS.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we did used to play that.
Yeah, there we go. Blood Knuckles.
We just didn't call it blood knuckles. I think we just said, "Oh, do you want to smash each other's knuckles up?" Oh, yeah, sound mate. I'm dyslexic anyway, so it's all good. Right, I've got two more questions. As competitors and coaches, do you ever turn off from bodybuilding? Yes, we record a podcast twice a week and discuss bodybuilding. No, I'm joking. That's Agam Saini.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I kind
man.
of like our podcast to be like not just fucking all about bodybuilding. Talking about like blood knuckles and TV license.
Yeah. All the valuable stuff, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
I turn off from bodybuilding. I try to do it every day. Like, having tea with Annabella. That's always a nice time. We talk about stuff that's not bodybuilding related. I'd say, look, it's like anything. If you work, you could do anything. Like, if you're a dad or whatever, you'd want to have like time of not feeling like you're a dad.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying like, oh yeah, I'm going to go out like I used to when I was 16, but just have like, a bit of time to yourself, a bit of time for mental clarity.
It's like why do a lot of dads go to the pub on the weekend? Go drink their sorrows.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for that era.
Oh, yeah. Get down to the local. Newcastle Brown Ale.
Oh, yeah. Right. I've got one more question from lwsa.gym. What's his name? I want to say it's like Lewis or something. It might not be.
I've spoken to him a few times.
Yeah. He's an avid listener. What do you want to achieve in your future of men's physique? Once you achieve it, will you have kids?
Yeah, just quit, bro, and just pop one out straight away.
Yeah, it's like, you win the Olympia, and then they go, oh, what's next for you? Kids. Goodbye, everyone. Kids. Mm-hmm. When I have kids, I'm still going to be involved in bodybuilding. I might just not step on stage.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding's like been my life. This industry, this world has been my life for the majority of the last 10 years. It's not going to change when I have children.
Yeah.
Still going to be part of it to some degree. Might not step on stage because obviously having kids and chasing things might not be what happens at that period, that era of my life. Might do something else. Mm-hmm. But yeah, coaching, all the rest of it, that's still going to be a thing. So I fucking love it.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like I'm still in that kind of chasing after a singular goal regards to bodybuilding. Am I always going to be doing it? No. What would I like to achieve in bodybuilding? Well, obviously, pro status. And then maybe, like, a pro win. I'm not saying I'm going to be winning fucking world titles anytime soon because I'm quite realistic. But a pro win somewhere would be fucking awesome. Against Josh.
Yeah. Tom, are you going to do a UK UP Pro show this year?
No.
Why?
Do you think I should?
Yeah.
Flex the pro card.
Mate, you might become a world champ.
Fuck. No, I'm not going to do it.
Good answer. I'd have judged you. If you'd have said yeah, I'd have gone, you don't want it enough.
Yeah, I don't want it enough. No.
I'm joking.
I'm set, mate. One goal only.
WMF Pro Card, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
He's going to cry on stage. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, bro, I'll break down. I'll fucking probably fall off the stage.
Good. I think I will as well. Right, I've got no more questions. / I think I've just deleted the questions box, but oh no, it's expired. All right, panic over. It's all good.
Cool. Lovely stuff.
And on that note.
Right, Josh, outro the podcast.
Right, guys, thank you for listening. Shout out to all my favourite federations in the UK, the PCA, the BMBF, UK DFBA, BMBF, you name it. Love you all. Thanks for tuning in yet again. Today's been an interesting one. I hope that you've enjoyed it. We'll see you again in a few days' time. We've got nothing lined up, have we? No. Get ready for something exciting happening in a few days, guys. Stay blessed. Whatever you do, give it everything, and we'll see you next time. Love you lots.
Bye-bye.